Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, I watched The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 7. Overall, it was pretty good. Kind of a setup episode. There weren't too many huge events. There weren't any characters getting killed off. It was mostly just set up for Episode 8, which is going to be the big one. Episode 8 of every season of The Walking Dead is usually a big episode because it's the mid-season finale. There's usually some sort of big cliffhanger. It's usually a big event, and usually episode 7 episode 7 sets up a lot of the things that happened in episode 8. But this was by no means a weak episode or a mediocre episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was kind of relaxing, honestly. And this is an example of taking something where there's not a lot of huge things happening, no characters getting killed off, and still making it good, taking advantage of the opportunity to expand on the characters. That's what I feel like this episode spent a lot of time doing. It had a lot of character development. We learned a lot about Magna's group. Magna's group got developed. Luke got developed. I love his little monologue about the musical instruments and the history. I'm still kind of frustrated with Michonne. I don't understand why she's so mad at everyone. Something horrible had to have happened to her. I don't know. Jesus. I hope that they give us an explanation soon, because right now it just seems like she's just really needlessly cold to everyone. And now she's got a beef with Maggie? What happened? What happened? We're not going to know from Maggie because we're not going to see Maggie for the rest of the season. So we're going to have to get some sort of... if we're going to find out the beef between Michonne and Maggie and what the fuck happened, another character is going to have to explain it. Or something. Or Michonne's going to have to explain it to someone. Is that what makes Michonne so cold and not wanting new people or to give new people a chance? Something that happened with Maggie? What could possibly have been so bad? I don't know. There better be a good explanation, because right now there's just no reason for Michonne to be so cold to everyone. Just really not much of a reason. But this was a good episode. I love the scenes between Carol and Daryl. Henry seems pretty okay. I don't think he's the next Marlon Brando. I don't know if he's I don't know, comparing him to Chandler Riggs, I don't know which one is better. We haven't really seen too much of this new Henry actor, so I don't know. He seems okay. He just seems okay. I don't know. It depends on how big of a part they give him, or if he's gonna handle the more emotional scenes, if he's gonna handle that well. Right now he seems okay. There wasn't too much going on. We find out that Maggie went off with Georgie and the twins, and Jesus is the leader of the Hilltop while she's gone, and he doesn't really like it. And he's also sneaking out to do training sessions with Aaron, because Aaron wants to be a better fighter with his metal arm. It's kind of like a Jaime Lannister type thing, where in season 4 Bronn was training. Season 4, yeah. It was Bronn was training Jaime Lannister how to be a better swordsman, even though he had a metal arm. So then, Jesus and Aaron had to lie about it, and they couldn't tell Michonne. Goodness, what the hell happened with Michonne? She used to be the most chill, open-minded person. Now she's just cold and angry about everything. I don't get it. I just hope that they explain that at some point. But yeah, I like Magna's group. I like all 5 of them. All 5 members of Magna's group. I really like Yumiko now that Yumiko actually had lines. She had one line last episode, and she actually had 20, 30 lines in this episode. So I actually like her a lot now that I actually got to know her a little bit. And I like Daryl. I like Daryl's dog. There wasn't too much in this episode to really go deep in. It was just kind of of character development, a lot of characters talking to each other. I like Siddiq a little bit more. They gave him a little bit of character development, which was good. I like that Michonne, she doesn't want to go to Hilltop because she said that all she did was promise Judith that she would keep Magna's group safe and get them to Hilltop, and then Siddiq said, well, what about Carl's promise? And Siddiq would say that because Siddiq, remember, he has a big connection with Carl. And I'm glad that Angela King is actually like taking advantage of the old stuff, you know, the old character connections, reminding us about them, you know, reminding us about Carl, reminding us that Michonne and Siddiq deeply cared about Carl. And earlier this season, I think it was like episode 2 or 3. I want to say episode 2. But when Maggie chose to let Earl out, and she said that, you know, Herschel was an alcoholic and he needed a second chance, and Michonne said that Herschel saved her as well. I mean, I like that they actually make references to the past and the past characters, and it's characters that would actually remember those sort of things. I really like that. I really like just the little touches, the little things in this season that Season 8 and Season 7 did not have. Really, they make all the difference. I feel like this episode was well directed. Michael Cudlitz directed this episode. It's his first time directing an episode of The Walking Dead, and for those of you that don't know, he played Abraham Ford, and also Abraham was my favorite character in the entire show. He's my favorite character out of any TV show. I don't know about movies, but as far as TV shows go, my favorite TV character is Abraham. I can even do the handlebar mustache if I want to, but keeping the beard because I'm making a zombie movie. But he's my favorite character, and I definitely feel like they killed him off too early. I would have loved to have seen Abraham at least make it to, like, I don't know, the middle of Season 8. That would have been so much better. I don't want to spend an hour ranting about how I wish Abraham lived longer, although believe me, I can do it. I am capable of doing that. But yeah, I mean, I really feel like they killed him off too early, and he was my favorite, and it was nice to kind of have Abraham back in a way. And the thing that made me love Abraham so much was the actor, Michael Cudlitz. If anyone else played Abraham, I probably wouldn't have liked his character as much, but Michael Cudlitz's performance as Abraham was just great. And I'm glad that they gave him a chance to come back to The Walking Dead. And one of the interviews on YouTube, he said he was really happy to just come back and you know, come back to set, and he got to see the actors again, and he got to be involved in The Walking Dead again. He hasn't really been able to be involved in The Walking Dead because his character was dead. You know, having him direct an episode, in a way, it does bring Abraham back, or at the very least, they bring Michael Cudlitz back, and that's good enough for me because the actor is what made me love the character so much. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, overall, this was a really good episode. There's not too much to really dissect. It was just kind of like a setup episode for episode 8. I'm really excited for next episode. We're probably going to get a few more hints about the Whisperers. I don't know if we're going to see Beta or Alpha or Lydia in episode 8. We might. I believe we will get some hints. Maybe a major character gets killed. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be a crazy episode, so I'm really excited. But yeah, that's about all I got for this review. And as always, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day. So please hit that subscribe button. And with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.